Right now, opening statements are presented as the trial of a man accused of sexually assaulting a woman on State Street begins. Also, more hostages are being released by Hamas as the extension of a temporary ceasefire continues. You're watching News 3 now at noon. Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. We begin with the trial of Ivan Smart, the man accused of sexually assaulting a woman on State Street. Today, opening statements were given by both the prosecution and defense. On July 24th of last year, the victim says Smart and another man grabbed her and touched her without consent. The two men then forced the woman into a vehicle and drove away with her inside. Smart then allegedly continued to assault the victim. However, she fought back and was able to escape the vehicle. Smart was arrested on July 28th. Today, a state Senate committee is considering new legislation on what your child reads at school. The bills would require school boards and public libraries to notify a parent about what books students under 16 can check out. Several Republican state senators are backing the bill. This as multiple other states are seeing bans on books related to race and LGBTQ issues. Let's head out to the weather patio. Meteorologist Jacob Madison has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Still chilly out there.
Yeah, temperatures right now are in the teens, and it is noon, so that's very below average for this time of the year. And in fact, any time of the year that would be below average. So looking at the current conditions, we are seeing partly sunny skies, some areas seeing mostly cloudy. It actually just got up to 20. When I checked about 10 minutes ago, it did say 18. So temperatures are warming up slightly, but they're not expected to warm up that much during the afternoon. Much of Dane County in the lower 20s, but parts of our area are still in the teens, and some locations may stay in the teens throughout the day because we're not expected to see the temperatures rise all that much. The temperatures we're seeing now are pretty much what we're going to see for the rest of the afternoon. Now, here's a look at the low temperatures earlier this morning. It got all the way down to 9 degrees in Madison. First time we've seen the single digits this season. Further up north, though, some areas dropped below zero, and many areas saw the wind chills below zero this morning. Now, the wind chills right now are in the lower teens and upper single digits. Not really seeing a ton of wind, but just enough to drop those wind chills down into the single digits. So expect these conditions throughout the afternoon into the evening because the highs are only going to be in the middle to lower 20s. Now, looking at the forecast for tonight, the low temperatures aren't going to be much different from the highs today. And that's going to be because the temperatures are going to begin to warm up as we head into tomorrow with much nicer conditions. I'll have more details on that coming up a little bit later.
All right, we'll check back with you. Thank you, Jacob. With the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas extended until tomorrow, militants are expected to release 10 more hostages today in exchange for more Palestinian prisoners. New video shows captives reunited with their families and the fourth swap of the original four-day truce. CBS's Ian Lee reports.
Another day, another emotional reunion for Israeli families. These three children held by Hamas for more than 50 days couldn't wait to hug their dog Rodney. Militants released 11 more hostages last night, including 8 children. The youngest, a pair of twins just 3 years old. Each day the ceasefire is extended is precious for families with loved ones still in captivity.
I don't think the world...
Like Yifat Zayler, waiting to be reunited with her cousin Shiri and Shiri's 2 children.
I'm really jealous. I'm really jealous.
Israel and Hamas agreed to extend the ceasefire for 2 more days, securing the release of 20 more hostages, while Israel will free 60 Palestinian prisoners. Qatar has been the linchpin to the negotiations.
Main focus right now is, and our hope, is to reach a sustainable truce that would lead to further negotiations and eventually to an end to this war.
An end to a war that's devastated Gaza. Many Palestinians brave the winter outdoors, reliant on United Nations handouts, with their homes reduced to rubble.
Our team saw hunger, desperation, and destruction. People who have not received any relief in weeks.
What the people in Gaza say they really need is a permanent stop to the fighting so they can rebuild their lives. Ian Lee, CBS News, London.
And it's believed Hamas is still holding dozens of hostages in Gaza. The ceasefire deal negotiated by Qatar and supported by the U.S. also allows more aid trucks into Gaza, which is still in crisis. This is a live look at the Glenn Memorial Church in Atlanta, Georgia, where a private tribute service to honor former First Lady Rosalind Carter is being held. Those expected to be in attendance include President Joe Biden, First Lady Jill Biden, and Vice President Kamala Harris. Former President Bill Clinton, along with former First Ladies Hillary Clinton, Michelle Obama, and Melania Trump will also be in attendance. Former President Jimmy Carter, who is receiving hospice care at home in Plains, is also expected to be there tomorrow. A private funeral will be held in Plains. It appears COVID cases are on the rise in Wisconsin. The increase comes from a study of Wisconsin wastewater and hospital figures monitored by the state health officials. Here's a graph from the DHS of statewide averages of COVID-19 in wastewater over time. You can see a gradual increase since June, but then since the end of October, there's a sharp increase. There's a more recent increase for Madison specifically. It's hitting the very high category for COVID measurements in wastewater. The number of Wisconsin patients hospitalized with the coronavirus is up as well. The numbers are in on how many people the Wisconsin State Patrol had to stop over the Thanksgiving holiday. Patrol members were out in full force and managed to give out nearly 600 speeding tickets. There are also reports of nearly 130 crashes. Officers stopped 18 impaired drivers and gave out about 300 people assistance on the road. Finally, they handed out 1,000 warnings for minor violations of speeding. Big surprise, but here's a bigger one. AAA estimates around 961,000 people drove over the weekend in Wisconsin. The U.S. Postal Service is giving its deadlines for shipping out packages this Christmas. They recommend that holiday mail be sent out by December 16th for it to arrive by Christmas. But if you're doing priority, you have 4 extra days to get those packages to the post office. Meanwhile, FedEx recommends a shipping date no later than December 15th for 5-day home delivery. And UPS recommends packages be shipped out on December 19th using 3 days select if they are to be delivered by Saturday, December 23rd. Well, there's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Google users have less than a week to save their old accounts from being deleted. And it's a big day for charities and nonprofits. How much they're projected to receive in donations. That's next in the Money Watch Report.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon.
Replace your outdated bath or shower with a clean, new, updated look. Make the call to Mad City Baths, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. In as little as 1 day, get a new shower or walk-in tub back with a lifetime warranty. And with Mad City's Price Lock Guarantee, lock your price in for 1 year. And now during our holiday savings sale, receive 75% off installation of a new bath or shower. 48 months, 0 interest, senior military discounts, and a bonus. Receive $500 in Mad City cash with purchase of a new bath or shower. Plus, call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. Here's that number again, 608-729-4466.
Score the lowest prices of the year right now at Brothers Main's Black Friday sale. You won't find lower prices anywhere. And enjoy our free delivery. Shop family-owned Brothers Main's low price guarantee on brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. Feel like family. Brothers Main.
Get the best deals of the season on a new Tempur-Pedic from Steinhafels. Tempur-Pedic mattresses relieve pressure points and support the body as no other mattress can. And right now, you can save up to $500 on adjustable base sets. Plus, get $300 in Steinhafels cash. Queen sets start at just $42 per month when you use 72-month financing. Hurry in, this deal won't last long. Shop in-store or online at steinhafels.com.
Volunteering offers more than benefits for those served. Volunteers reap health benefits from the time they give. RSVP of Dane County's Driver Services Program needs volunteers to provide rides to medical appointments and deliver meals to older adults in Dane County. Ideal candidates are of legal driving age, love to drive, and meet new people. Schedules are very flexible, and volunteer drivers will use their own vehicles and are reimbursed for mileage. To make a difference this holiday season, please contact RSVP of Dane County today.
Nobody wants to think about cold weather, but now's the time to winterproof your home. Is your house cold every winter? Your home needs foam. Are your heating costs too high? Your home needs foam. Do you have different temperatures in different rooms? Your home needs foam. USA Premium Foam is over 35% more efficient than ordinary, weaker insulation. Winterproof now and get 0% financing for 72 months.
USA Insulation.
Sunday saw a record wave of air travelers. The TSA said that more than 2.9 million people went through security at the nation's airports on Sunday, making it the busiest day of air travel in U.S. history. More than 30 million people were expected to go through TSA screenings during the 12-day period that ends today. Google users have less than a week to log into old Google accounts or risk losing them starting Friday. The tech giant says it will begin purging accounts that have been inactive for 2 years or more for services like email, photos, and Drive documents, citing security threats. Google says users will receive multiple notifications before their accounts are deleted. And today is Giving Tuesday, a day when people are encouraged to donate to charity. 41 U.S. cities have launched so-called giving machine locations to make donating items as easy as buying a candy bar. According to GivingTuesday.org, Americans gave roughly $3.1 billion to charity around last year's Giving Tuesday. Whole Whale, an analytics and marketing agency that focuses on nonprofits, predicts this year's Giving Tuesday could bring in over $3.4 billion. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to CBSMoneyWatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Wendy Gillette.
Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrial's up 87 points. The NASDAQ up 23. The S&P 500 gaining 5 3/4. Our call for action volunteers are in the building taking your consumer complaints and taking action on your behalf. Volunteers are here every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So you can call for action right now at 608-270-2833 or submit a claim anytime at channel3000.com/call-for-action. Up next, we'll take a look at today's egg prices along with Jacob's complete forecast. And then today on Live at 4, Consumer Reports test TVs because the holidays are a great time to buy.
A safe, accessible bathroom doesn't have to be plain and boring. Call Mad City Baths for easy access tub-to-shower conversions and walk-in tubs infused with Microban antimicrobial protection installed in as little as 1 day.
You know, it's great. It works. I can't say any more than that. You know, it fits my lifestyle, and that's what I needed.
And now during our holiday savings sale, receive 75% off installation of a new bath or shower. 48 months, 0 interest, senior military discounts, and a bonus. Receive $500 in Mad City cash with purchase of a new bath or shower. Plus, call during this program. Have a nice gift for you. A free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate from Mad City. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. Here's that number again, 608-729-4466.
Do you suffer from chronic or severe back or neck pain? Did you know that there is now a treatment method available right here at Midwest Spine and Nerve Center that offers hope of avoiding spinal surgery for those suffering with bulging, herniated, or degenerative discs? Our therapies help reduce pain related to these conditions and have a high success rate in helping people just like you avoid back or neck surgery.
I've experienced low back pain for over 15 years. I had back surgery when I was 26 and had difficulties recovering. The doctors at Midwest Spine and Nerve Center have given me a new lease on life. I am now able to enjoy an active, pain-free lifestyle.
Call Midwest Spine and Nerve Center now to schedule a no-obligation consultation to see if our progressive pain-relieving therapies are right for you.
Say hello, to Henry Winkler and the teen who made history at her high school. Plus, this little one will have you laughing.
Help my girl find her husband.
On the Jennifer Hudson Show.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3 Start your new day with the News 3 Now This Morning team, bringing you local breaking news, exploring all that makes our area special, and letting you know what to expect when you head out the door. The Emmy Award-winning News 3 Now This Morning, weekdays. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report is at a conference today. She'll be back tomorrow, so here are your farm numbers. Well, if you're looking for a Christmas tree at your local tree farm, prepare to pay up. The National Christmas Tree Association says families could see a price increase of up to 10% this year. Prices have gone up since the start of the pandemic, and inflation only makes things worse. Aside from hurting your wallet, the association says it could also take a toll on growers who are worried it might drive customers away.
I do think that we could hurt our industry by making such ridiculous prices that it isn't still a good value.
Some farms are transitioning away from spruce trees and toward fir trees to help alleviate the problem. Fir trees have more longevity and cost less. One more day of chilly temperatures before things start warming up. Here's Jacob with your complete forecast.
Yeah, temperatures today still going to be very cold, but beginning tomorrow, temperatures will be back at near average. We also aren't expected to see a lot of precipitation for the rest of the week. We do have a chance of snow and possible rain mixed in as we head towards the weekend. Now, I want to mention the visibility graphic. You can see all of the snow on the ground. This is this visible satellite, and that is a big factor as to why these temperatures are so cold. All the white in southern Wisconsin out near Iowa, that is the snowfall kind of keeping the temperatures down. So looking at the current temperatures, 20 in Madison, mostly in the lower 20s across Dane County, some places further north and west and also to the south and west. Really, as I look, it's really across our entire area. We're seeing those temperatures in the teens. And for the most part, we're not going to see those temperatures rise all that much throughout the day. We'll have high temperatures in the middle to lower 20s with partly sunny to mostly cloudy skies. And then as we head towards the overnight hours, the good news is that the temperatures aren't going to drop all that much. In fact, they may even rise after midnight because by the time we get to tomorrow, we're going to be significantly warmer with highs around 40 degrees along with plenty of sunshine. Now, the average high for this time of year is in the upper 30s. So anytime we get to the lower 40s, that is now going to be above average for the next couple of months. The 40s, or at least the near 40s, will continue as we head into Thursday. Maybe a few more clouds Thursday, but in general, the temperatures will be very similar to what we're going to see on Wednesday. Now, for the next 10 days, those temperatures are going to remain in the upper 30s to lower 40s, and we do have that chance of precipitation as we head towards the weekend. So looking at the specific rain chances, going to be fairly dry through Friday. A slight chance of some precipitation Friday night and Saturday. Saturday night into Sunday, that looks to be the best chance of some rain and snow with lingering chances during the day on Sunday and then or Sunday night and then again during the day on Monday. But at this time, it doesn't appear we're going to experience a lot of accumulation, but that is really the best chance of rain over the next 7 days. Let's take a second and check out our photo of the day. This was sent in by Julie Ann showing her very nice front door Christmas decorations. I actually really enjoyed this. This is in Mineral Point. So thank you, Julie, for submitting your photo. And you can continue to submit your photos through our app or through the email address on screen or through our website, channel3000.com. So here's a look at the 7-day forecast. Cloudy skies for Thursday and Friday. Chance of snow showers at night Friday into Saturday. And then we have another chance of some rain and snow Saturday night into Sunday with some lingering flurries Monday morning. At this point, it does look like next week is going to be fairly dry after the flurries Monday morning, but the temperatures are going to be similar to what we'll see for the middle and end of the week, with highs once again in the upper 30s and lower 40s. So if you're not a fan of this cold, it is going to rebound, but it's bound to get back to this level at some point in December, January, February. You know, the temperatures are only going to get colder from here. So
it's December on Sunday already.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty close to average to start December, maybe even a bit above average if we do get to the 40s. But it does look like the temperatures are going to remain consistent starting tomorrow and lasting all the way through next week.
I guess it's Saturday's the first day. Anyway, thank you. It's time to grab yourself a stack of napkins because Howard is making jelly-filled donut holes in the Mr. Food test kitchen. He says it could be quite messy.
If you love donuts, then you're going to go wild for what we're sharing today. We're making homemade, bite-sized donuts filled with jelly. No matter what holidays you may be celebrating, they're perfect for this time of year. We start by mixing our dry ingredients together. You know, flour, sugar, baking powder, and salt. Then, in another bowl, we beat together milk with some melted butter, an egg, and a bit of vanilla. We slowly stir the milk mixture into our dry ingredients until the mixture is smooth. Now we drop small scoops of the batter into hot oil and fry them for a few minutes. When they're golden, they're done. To fill these, we insert a plastic straw and wiggle it around. The more you wiggle, the more room there'll be for the jelly filling. We use a pastry bag or a plastic storage bag to fill them. Once they're filled, all you need to do is decide if you want to coat them in powdered or cinnamon sugar. Either way, you're in for a treat. To get the recipe for our homemade jelly donut holes, all you need to do is check out our website, and don't forget the napkins. I'm Howard of the Mr. Food Test Kitchen with Kelly, who loves anything dipped in sugar, where today we found a jelly-filled way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Well, coming up, UW Health clinical dietitian Michelle Schrader has some food safety tips, what you need to know after the break.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Win a hand-paid jackpot at Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, and you'll have a chance to win a new Mercedes and a shot at $100,000 in cash. It's the Mega Jackpot Winners Quarterly Drawings going on now at Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells.
Still living with that old bathroom from the 70s, 80s, or 90s? Then call Mad City Baths and bring your bathroom up to date with a new walk-in shower with modern colors and patterns, customized with shelves, grab bars, and handhelds. And remember, with Mad City's Price Lock Guarantee, lock your price in for 1 year. There's still time to save during our holiday savings sale. Receive 75% off installation of a new bath or shower. 48 months, 0 interest. Senior military discounts, and call now to get the bonus. Receive $500 in Mad City cash with purchase of a new bath or shower. Plus, last chance to call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. Here's that number again, 608-729-4466.
Think all Medicare plans are the same? Think again. A Medicare Advantage plan from Dean Health Plan gives you the benefits you need with premiums as low as $0 a month. Medical, hospital, and prescription drug coverage comes with $0 copays for primary care doctor visits. And extra benefits can help you save even more. Get preventive and comprehensive dental, $250 for eyewear, and $750 for hearing aids. Plus, you can save on over-the-counter health and wellness items. All this and a free fitness membership at more than 20,000 locations. Call 1-866-249-1748 now to request your free Dean Health Plan Medicare Advantage Guide. That's 1-866-249-1748. Dean Health Plan, right here with you.
Win a hand-paid jackpot at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin, Dallas, and you'll have a chance to win a new Mercedes and a shot at $100,000 in cash. It's the Mega Jackpot Winners Quarterly Drawings going on now at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin, Dallas.
Welcome back. QW Health Clinical Dietitian Michelle Swader is back with us. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Food safety is our topic this month.
Yes.
And there was a big cantaloupe recall that sort of got buried in all the holiday news.
Right. It was a day or two before Thanksgiving, and they recalled a cantaloupe from all different areas of the country. So this has really affected the majority of states. And Wisconsin is actually one that's had the most outbreaks. So it's important to remember to wash your produce, even if it's something that you're not necessarily going to eat the cantaloupe rind. Things like cantaloupes, onions. It's still a good idea to rinse off the surface before you cut into it.
Because you're going to cut into it, and that could introduce the salmonella.
Yep, even though you're not eating the outside, as you pull your knife through, you can pull some bacteria into the surface that you are eating. So it's definitely important to wash it. Just with water is fine. Maybe a little bit of scrubbing if it's got a lot of crevices in it. But it's definitely important this time of year because you might not be serving yourself, but you might be serving other folks who are younger, older, their health conditions maybe aren't so great, and something that could be nothing or very mild for you might turn out to be something serious if you've got some food poisoning.
FDA.gov for more information.
Yep, they always have information on any kind of investigation.
What about leftovers? I ate my turkey last night again.
Yes, you're at the end of the window, so they usually say up to 5 days. After that, it should be either frozen or thrown out. So if you do, pretty much today is your deadline. If you have any leftovers, either eat them or get rid of them. If you have to heat them up until they're steaming or boiling, just to help make sure that things are heated all the way through.
And what's the best way to store leftovers?
The best way to store them, if you have a pan of something, you want to break it up into almost individual portions. Freezing it or refrigerating it that way will help it cool all the way through really quickly. If you use a big mass that you try to put in the fridge, the outside will get cold, but the inside will stay warm, and bacteria can actually grow in that environment, and then when you go back to eat it, then it might not be as safe.
So smaller containers?
Yep, if you can package it up into individual containers right off the bat, it's great for portion control, but it's also great for food safety too.
What other safety tips surrounding food we should be aware of?
Yeah, well, definitely, I would say for people who are concerned about washing their food, one thing they don't have to do is necessarily worry about the veggie wash that you can buy at the stores. That really hasn't been shown to be any better than rinsing your fruit or vegetables. And then definitely it can also leave some residue or some flavor. So washing it with water is just fine. The only thing you wouldn't have to wash is something that actually specifically says that it's been washed 3 times, it's ready to eat. So if you have a salad, greens or something like that, those are ready to go. But if it doesn't say that, I would give it a rinse for sure. And you might want to soak it and then rinse it if it's lettuce.
Food poisoning is not fun.
No, it's not.
You don't want it.
Salmonella, E. coli, Listeria, those are the big 3. So just proper food care, wash your own hands before you start, and keep things clean all the way through.
Good advice. Okay. Happy holidays.
Thank you, you too.
We'll see you right after Christmas.
All right.
All right, here's Jacob now, one final check of the forecast.
Thanks, Mark. Looking at the 7 to 10 day forecast, we're going to see the temperatures warm up beginning tomorrow, and those warmer temperatures are going to continue throughout the end of the week and next week. Now, they're actually going to be fairly close to average. Average high this time of year is in the upper 30s. By the end of the 10 day forecast, will be in the middle 30s. And we're going to be fairly dry. We have a chance of precipitation Friday night and Saturday, and then again Saturday night into Sunday. Both chances do appear to be rather light. And then next week, we are looking fairly dry after some morning flurries on Monday.
All right. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.